What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brent Watches Babylon 5 for the very first time. I am here today to reclaim my throne, to once again wear the crown. On last week's show, I made a promise. I made a guarantee. I went all Babe Ruth. I called my shot, and I promised that this week I was going to be right in my prediction. Now, that prediction was, for this episode, dust to dust. This is going to be about the drug dust. Somehow it is moving through Babylon 5, and people are dying because of it. That is my prediction of what this episode is about. I also kind of said, I don't think this is going to be a super important episode within the overall scheme. Maybe it's a B plot or a C plot that really connects it. But for the most part, this is going to be a standalone episode. Regardless of that, the plot, as I have predicted, is dust moving through Babylon 5. Someone's going to die. People are going to die. That's the dust to dust, ashes to ashes. I'm excited to get into this one. I know what some of you guys out there are thinking. You're thinking, Brent, I've seen this episode. And you're 100% right. And that just tells me that you've also seen this episode. But nay, I have never seen this episode before. This is my first time watching. Hand on a Bible. Swear on my dead doggy's grave. I've never seen this episode. This will be my first time. You guys are joining me for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please comment down below. I would love to discuss this episode with you. I will ask you, and once again remind you, as always, no spoilers, because Jeff and I are completely unspoiled from this point forward. This is as far as we've made it. We don't know anything that's going to happen. Please, let's keep it that way. Any comments you have, please keep them entirely spoiler free. And good rule of thumb, if you have to say, well, it's not really a spoiler to say, just don't say it. You know what I mean? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to jump into this. Make sure you join us on Monday when Jeff's going to be with me, and he is going to once again proclaim my kingdom as the king of predictions, because frankly, I've had a run of not correct predictions and I'm tired of it, and I want to get a good one. So that's really all this is about. All right, let's jump into this episode. Dust to dust.
I got your favorite person in the whole universe hanging on Gold Channel 3. Figured you want to see this yourself. Open channel. Sorry for the delay, Mr. Bester, but I figured I better have a superior officer here. Why don't you go ahead?
Bester's back.
I was just telling Mr. Garibaldi here that I'll be arriving on Babylon.
What's he going to say about Talia?
Approximately 7 hours. I'm in pursuit of an individual who's a danger to your station, Earth, and the Psy Corps. Please have everyone ready for a briefing upon my arrival. I'll see you then.
Every time he comes here, it's the same old gag. Somebody here is a danger to the station, planetary security, whatever. It's just a cover story so they can run.
Does he still think Talia's on his side?
They never learn. I mean, does he really think that we're going to fall for that line again?
Is this Dwight Schultz? Is he back?
Molly,
not Dwight Schultz. Okay.
Molly!
Guys, these guys are on drugs. These guys are 100% on drugs.
Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!
People on drugs get superhuman strength. Bester's back. This is a Bester episode. All right, I like Bester episodes. I dig it. I really want to know what he's going to say about Talia. If he's going to reference her or not. Is she for real back with Psy Corps? Like, what's going on with her? It's got to be drugs, right? Those guys were going absolutely up a wall. By the way, really interesting. Chicky from last episode came in and dropped up a whole bunch of new rules, and some of these security guys are following up with it. As Jeff calls it, 1984, making that a real thing. So,
Ministry of Peace enforcing codes of conduct. That situation we had with Talia.
You feel that he can no longer be trusted to honor that rule.
Exactly.
He never felt that he could be trusted to honor that rule.
If he tries to scan us.
If that happens, our involvement with the Rangers, with you, Lita, the way we've been providing evidence in the assassination of President Santiago, that's all going to come out.
And after that, there are only two options. He turns us in, we're court-martialed, then shot for treason, or we kill him before he has a chance to tell anybody.
I will not support murder. We cannot kill him.
Can we wound him? Just a little?
Ivana, nobody is killing anybody, not on my watch.
I like that.
Now, if those are the only two options we have, neither are acceptable. We need others.
Veer!
Hey, Veer! Yay, Veer is back.
Good to see you.
Look what I got you.
He's really doing this Minbar thing, huh?
What is this?
Oh, it's a Minbari ceremonial coat of welcome. They gave it to me when I arrived to take over the diplomatic.
That's cool. I want one of those.
The sleeve shortened. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice. Wear it when you're there, not here. You're a Centauri, remember?
Everyone clear the command deck, now. I have to do a maintenance routine. It'll take about 10 minutes.
Is she actually
Get
going to
some
try
tea
to
or
blow him up against orders? Ooh.
Standing by, Babylon Control.
Uh-huh.
Request permission to dock.
Because I know Ivanova, and she's going to get stopped by, like, Sheridan, like, right at the last moment or something.
I don't understand. I think it's some kind of a joke. But nothing works with you people. Nothing but force. Computer, activate forward defense grid.
Yeah, she is. It's all right. He's not going to get shot out.
Are you there? Transport to Babylon Control.
I can't risk throwing it all away, not because of you.
See, she's monologuing.
For weeks now.
She's monologuing,
Grid's been
and she's going to wreck herself.
Defense grid, prepare to fire. Fire!
That order.
Told ya. Oh my gosh, I knew. It's just how you write stuff.
Don't do it. Don't throw your career away on this. He's not worth it.
If he gets on board, all of our careers are finished anyway. Yours, mine, everything we've worked for.
Susan, we have got it covered. It'll be okay. Delen's plan will work.
No, it won't. He's too strong. They're always too strong.
Fight them without becoming them.
Damn. There you go. That's a Star Trek message. I think I'm on Star Trek messages.
Computer,
at this point,
deactivate
and that's
defense
it
grid.
right there.
Initiate docking maneuvers.
Captain, I would like an explanation for this.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Bester, so good to see you again. I'd like to introduce you to my associates. These are Minbari telepaths. Nothing like a level playing field to ruin a Psychop's day. Am I right?
They brought in telepaths to suppress his telepathic ability. I like it. I like it.
Explain what these individuals are doing here.
Oh, I'd be happy to. How do you want it? Polite or straight up?
We just have telepaths hanging out on the station.
Straight up.
All right.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Ha!
I don't like you, the Psych Corps, that badge, or that uniform. Your attitude stinks. Frankly, I don't trust you as far as I can throw this station, and I hold you personally responsible for what happened to Talia winners.
That operation was initiated by my predecessors in the Corps. When we found out about the program, we discontinued it at once. I had no idea.
Oh, you lying sack.
On the other hand, we learned some interesting things about Miss Winters in the course of her debriefing and examination.
Did they dissect Talia? So Talia's gone. Like she's gone, gone. We're not. Oh, that means we're never getting evil Talia. They dissected her. Oh, that is too bad because the best Talia we ever saw, we only got for like 2 or 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Garibaldi looks like he's about to punch him through the face. I wonder if Ivanova is going to do the same thing. Like, dude, that was my girlfriend.
Don't. He's trying to provoke you. Strong emotion is harder to block, and you can ride that into the rest of your mind. That's why they're here. A normal human telepath can't stop you. But a group of Minbari telepaths together are strong enough to block even a Psychop.
We can't conduct business with outsiders hanging
We're
around.
not conducting any business until we set some new ground rules. Doctor?
Tell him what's what,
Did a little
Sheridan.
research. Came up with the drug used to suppress the abilities of telepaths who won't join the Psy Corps. Now, you've got 2 choices. Either we use this to suppress your abilities to scan while you're here, or wherever we go, they go.
Think about it. Really hard.
Because it comes down to this. Do you know more about us? Or do we know more about what you've been up to lately?
Far be it from me to try and talk you out of your paranoia, Captain. But unlike the rest of you, I have no intention of letting it get in the way of my work. Doctor?
He's really going to take it. It's not going to work on him, though.
Trust, Captain. The drug requires 3 hours to take effect. See you in 4.
How did he know that?
Perhaps then...
Is he reading their mind?
A little less hysterical and a little bit more constructive.
On the other hand, maybe wounding him isn't such a bad idea after all.
For the last year, we've been after one of the biggest manufacturers of dust in Earth territory.
Dust.
Is
Dust. Here we go.
Because it allows the user to commit a kind of telepathic rape.
Uh-oh.
The drug enhances the latent telepathic gene in most humans and gives it a destructive power for several hours.
Did you say most humans have a latent telepathic business?
Lets you invade someone's mind.
The experience is intense and highly addictive. Usually the victim recovers in a few days, but when a telepath is violated, he almost never recovers. So, we have a vested interest in finding the people responsible for this. We believe one of the main distributors for dust has come to Babylon 5.
There it is.
You may be right.
There it is.
Last night we had our first dust victim in 6 months. 2 more cases were reported just a few hours ago. Now that's more than we've ever seen in the same time period.
Oh my gosh, if people are dying.
Military security.
I think he's taken the next logical step and is preparing to sell mass quantities of dust to foreign governments to be used as weapons.
Dust is moving through the station.
Mr. Garibaldi, do you know anyone here who might have an interest in buying weapons that can't be seen or traced until it's too late? You don't like me any more than the Captain or Ivanova, that's fine. But get this straight. My blood is the same color as yours, and what I do to protect Earth, same as you. But there are things going on out there that you know nothing about. Threats to the human race that no one ever hears about because we stop them. There's dangers all around us. And whether you like us or not, we may be all that stands between you and the abyss.
Okay, stop. I kind of almost believe Bester here. Is he just putting one on over on Garibaldi? Like, I almost believe that he really is about the betterment and the protection of the human race, and that maybe they're really actually are the good guys. Like, I kind of believe that. If nothing else, Bester himself really believes it. What happens when Psy-Corps has to be the ones to come in and help stop the shadows? Oh my gosh. Okay, where's this going? Dust. I got the dust. Jakar's on dust. Dude, he's ripped up his orders, man. Oh, dang, look at his eyes. Are his eyes always that black? Oh, he's going to go get him some Londo. He's going to go get him some Londo. Yeah, Jakar's on drugs, man. Look at all these lights and these colors I've never seen before.
Well, I'm supposed to be up for that promotion. My work is just as good as his is.
Is his telepathic gene coming out? Is that what we're seeing?
What did you drop now, Veer?
Veer got dropped.
Veer!
Oh, is that? Oh, snap. Oh, he's going to get it. Uh-oh. Dude, Jakar on dust is scary. This is the Narn I wanted to see. Fight him. Rip him a new one. Oh, he deserves every bit of it. Every bit of it.
We are a dying people, Jakar. So are the Centauri. Obsessed with each other's death until death is all we can see, and death is all we deserve. The Centauri started it. And will you continue? Until there are no more Narns and no more Centauri. If both sides are dead, no one will care which side deserves the blame.
Ooh, there you go.
It no longer matters who started it, Jakar. It only matters who is suffering. What is there left for none if all of creation falls around us? There is nothing unless we turn from the cycle of death towards something greater.
Wait a minute. Stop. Stop. He said this is Jaquan, or at least the subtitles told me that this is supposed to be Jaquan. Could this be Kosh in his mind? Like Jakar is doing this thing to Londo, and maybe like Kosh like drops in and sees it, and now this is Kosh inserting himself into the whole Jakar Londo dust telepathic thing. Because isn't that what the Vorlon are supposed to be? They're supposed to be the I guess the gods of these people. I thought Jaquan was a normal guy though. Anyway, let's find out.
All this time, where have you been? I have always been here.
It is. That is Kosh. That is exactly what this is. 100%. And now we see Kosh like slinking out of the room. Oh, Jakar's eyes are back to normal. And there goes Londo. There he is. There he is. I got it. I got it.
For what it's worth, Mr. Garibaldi, I enjoyed working with you. We made a good team. Perhaps we'll do it again sometime.
Not a chance.
You couldn't have gotten here 2 minutes earlier.
I tried to send to you, but I couldn't get through.
Doesn't matter. We'll finish our business here later. You know, I said all along this whole dust idea wasn't going to work. We spent 5 years developing this.
They brought the dust in?
The latent genes.
Oh no.
It hasn't produced one telepath of acceptable strength in the normal population. Oh well, at least we got it out of the hands of aliens and back among the humans where it belongs.
Dang. Oh my gosh, dang. I almost believed Bester that he was there for the good of humanity. They're the ones that did it again. I'm trying to create more telepaths. Well, you know what? You freaking created one in Jakar. Jeez. Wow. So that was an episode and a half, man. That was a good episode. Okay. I think I might've gotten one thing wrong that I said this was going to sort of be a one-off episode. No, I think this one's going to be real central to a lot of the stuff that's going on. Jakar's in jail for the next 90 days, but now he's got this sort of, I guess, new mission. I think there's going to be a lot that has to hang on this phrase that they said right at the very end, that some must be sacrificed if all are to be saved. And what does that mean specifically for Jakar himself by the end? I mean, we got a season and a half left to go, 2 seasons and a half left to go. So what does that actually mean? Yeah, this is an episode I don't think that really needed Bester except for that final line. Like it could have been anybody that came in, but hey, let's get Bester back in. That's awesome. I'm really liking Bester. I see why after we first met him, a lot of you guys talked about him a lot. Sheridan said, or somebody said, you got to fight them without becoming them. Does this play into what we saw happen with Jakar at the end? With the messages he got from Kosh. Well, that's interesting. Because from Kosh, one of the things he was saying was, it doesn't matter who started it. Jakar's like, oh, they started it. Doesn't matter who started it. When everyone's dead, no one's going to care who started it. To fight them without becoming them. That's going to be a key piece, I think, to this whole fight with the shadows coming up. Fight them without becoming them. And that's what Londo's done wrong. As Londo has become them, and the rest of these guys are going to fight them without becoming them. There's a great line where he says there's a difference between a person who is occupying the office of president and the office of president itself. Cool line, more of a commentary, I think, on just about any presidency, any office. Take that political idea and put it in any situation, and it's going to work. Good episode. I enjoyed this episode. Hey, you guys, make sure you join us on Monday when Jeff and I get together. We'll talk about this thing in all its gory detail, and this one had some gory detail in it. Jakar on Dust is scary, and he gets into your mind. That's pretty wild. So you guys are awesome. I will talk to you guys later, and comment down below, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. You guys rock, and y'all have a good one. Bye now.